with Europe's highest defense budget increase of 28% in a single year, according to SIPRI's 2025 rankings, and a massive rearmament fund of over 400 billion euros. Just how powerful is Germany's military in 2025? Having a military history of careful restraint since World War II, Germany has proven itself, time and again, to be a reliable NATO partner focused on collective defense. But with Russia's invasion of Ukraine reshaping European security and mounting pressure from allies to take greater responsibility for continental defense, how does this economic powerhouse transform from post-war pacifism to military leadership, especially while navigating constitutional debt limits and a society still uncomfortable with militarization? Join us as we delve into the remarkable transformation and unprecedented expansion of the German armed forces, the Bundeswehr. Over the past 3 years, Germany has been relentlessly modernizing its military through revolutionary policies, investing in a historic 100 billion euro special fund and constitutional amendments to overcome the realities of great power competition. This transformation has been driven by necessity, a necessity to deter an increasingly aggressive Russia while shouldering greater responsibility for European security, not only in conventional defense but also in cyber, space, and the emerging domains where future European conflicts will be won or lost. Germany's commitment to military transformation reached a critical inflection point in February 2022, when Chancellor Olaf Scholz announced the Zeitenwende, a historic turning point fundamentally shifting focus from minimal defense spending to strategic rearmament for European security. The goal was explicit: to build a more capable, rapidly modernizing joint force, capable of deterring aggression while maintaining the technological edge that defines modern European military power. This included establishing the world's first cyber and information domain service as a full military branch, accelerating Leopard tank modernization with trophy active protection systems, investing billions in advanced air defense, and creating a military doctrine that emphasizes multinational interoperability, integrating NATO standards with German engineering excellence. The results have been game-changing. Germany has committed to deploying 46 new Leopard 2A8 tanks with cutting-edge active protection, creating Europe's most advanced tank force. The F-35 Lightning II program promises stealth capability for German aviation. New air defense systems featuring Patriot PAC-3 missiles have revolutionized homeland security. Most significantly, defense spending has exploded from 1.5% to 2% of GDP in just 3 years, with plans to reach 3.5% by 2029, delivering conventional capabilities anywhere in Europe within hours. The integration of cyber capabilities across all domains has transformed digital warfare, while partnerships with Israel and France transition European defense from aspiration to operational reality. Major technological breakthroughs have reached operational status in 2025. The Leopard 2A7A1 features Israeli Trophy active protection systems that intercept incoming missiles before impact. The Leopard 3 main battle tank program has accelerated dramatically, with contracts awarded to Rheinmetall in early 2025 for revolutionary 130mm ammunition development, plus advanced engine and protection system studies. This interim solution bridges the gap until the Franco-German main ground combat system arrives in 2045, promising firepower that will revolutionize European armored warfare. And the Bundeswehr Cyber and Information Domain Service operates with 20.7 billion euros in funding securing NATO's digital backbone. But Germany's military transformation isn't just about hardware. The country has developed Europe's most sophisticated defense industrial base, with companies like Rheinmetall, Krauss-Maffei Wegmann, and Hensoldt not only equipping German forces, but also generating billions in military exports, strengthening NATO alliances while maintaining technological superiority. Germany's military is rapidly acknowledging its role as Europe's security guarantor, with battle-tested systems, continental reach within hours, and capabilities that few European nations can match. Fast forward to 2025, and the German military stands as Europe's most transformative defense story. Over 182,000 active duty personnel across 6 branches, growing to 260,000 by the early 2030s, with 10,000 new positions approved in June 2025 alone. Approximately 34,600 reservists ready for rapid mobilization, and a defense budget that has exploded beyond all predictions. In fiscal year 2025, Germany's military budget reached 86 billion euros, including aid to Ukraine, representing 2.4% of GDP, making it the world's 4th largest military spender, surpassing Russia and trailing only the United States, China, and India. When including the special Zeitenwende fund and infrastructure investments, total defense-related spending approaches 400 billion euros through 2029. This represents Europe's largest sustained military investment since reunification. And with the historic March 2025 constitutional amendment loosening the Schuldenbremse debt brake, Germany maintains spending growth that accelerates each year, enabling debt-financed military spending beyond the special fund's 2027 depletion. The all-volunteer force creates a professional military where NATO interoperability and technical expertise define German warfighting culture. The German army consists of approximately 64,000 active personnel, organized into formations that are rapidly expanding for NATO commitments. The 10th Panzer Division, deploying Panzer Brigade 45 to Lithuania as Germany's first permanent foreign combat deployment since World War II, leading NATO's enhanced forward presence in the Baltics. The 1st Panzer Division, Masters of Combined Arms Warfare. The Rapid Response Forces Division, Germany's premier crisis response capability. And the upcoming 4th Homeland Security Division, Germany's newest formation for territorial defense. Key equipment includes 321 Leopard main battle tanks, with the latest A7A1 variant featuring trophy active protection systems that defeat any known anti-tank missile, advanced fire control computers providing first-round hits at extreme ranges, and AI-assisted targeting, making them virtually invincible in European terrain. The Army fields thousands of modern vehicles, from Boxer armored personnel carriers bristling with sensors to new Patria 6x6 vehicles entering production. Artillery has been revolutionized with PZH-2000 self-propelled howitzers firing precision-guided rounds, Massachusetts RS multiple launch rocket systems, and plans for the future Common Indirect Fire System, developed jointly with France to replace aging systems with next-generation firepower. The German Navy operates as guardian of the Baltic and North Seas, with 16,000 sailors manning a modern fleet designed for coastal and expeditionary operations. 4 Baden-Württemberg-class frigates, each a floating command center displacing 7,200 tons, projecting German naval power across European waters. The F-125 frigates feature advanced radar systems, long-range missiles, and capabilities for sustained international deployments. The submarine force remains Germany's technological showcase. 6 Type 212, submarines prowling beneath the waves, each capable of underwater endurance exceeding any conventional submarine, advanced fuel cell propulsion eliminating the need for surface operation, and torpedo systems that ensure maritime superiority. Future Type 212 Candela's boats will carry additional weapons and enhanced sensors, more capability than entire surface fleets. Surface combatants include Braunschweig-class corvettes with stealth characteristics, Brandenburg-class frigates providing area defense, and mine countermeasure vessels ensuring safe passage. The Navy's recent Red Sea combat operations, proving German naval forces in their first combat engagement since World War II. The German Air Force maintains air superiority across Central Europe, with 28,000 personnel operating a mix of advanced and legacy aircraft, 143 Eurofighter Typhoons. Still among the world's most capable 4th-generation fighters, featuring AESA radars, advanced missiles, and air-to-ground capabilities that make them multi-role masters. Future F-35 Lightning II stealth fighters will provide capabilities no adversary can match. Legacy fleets remain effective, aging Tornado aircraft providing electronic warfare and precision strike, recently upgraded with modern avionics. Transport capabilities ensure rapid deployment, a 400M Atlas aircraft moving equipment across Europe, while helicopter fleets provide battlefield mobility. And the future? The future combat air system with France and Spain faces significant delays, now pushed to 2045 due to industrial tensions between Dassault and Airbus, despite a new €4.4 billion development deal. This has accelerated German investment in Eurofighter upgrades and F-35 procurement to bridge capability gaps. The German Cyber and Information Domain Service, officially elevated to full branch status in April 2024, operates with a massive €20.7 billion allocation from the special fund. These cyber warriors protect critical infrastructure, conduct electronic warfare operations, and maintain information superiority across all domains. The funding primarily supports digitization of land-based operations and procurement of encrypted communication systems. Recent operations have demonstrated capabilities from protecting election systems to countering Russian information campaigns, fighting wars without firing conventional shots. Germany's special operations capabilities operate under Joint Special Forces Command, conducting missions across multiple domains, KSK operators, selecting from Germany's military elite, conducting operations that remain classified for operational security, combat divers from the Navy's Special Forces, masters of maritime infiltration, and Luftwaffe special operations, integrating air power with special missions. These forces have accumulated extensive experience in Afghanistan, Mali, and other deployments, equipped with next-generation equipment and intelligence support. Germany's asymmetric advantages extend into new domains beyond traditional warfare. Advanced air defense systems protect German territory and NATO partners, with Patriot missiles providing theater-level protection. Electronic warfare capabilities jam adversary communications and spoof targeting systems across entire operational areas. The classified capabilities of Germany's intelligence services enable operations from signals intelligence to counterterrorism, supporting both national security and NATO collective defense. Complementing these capabilities is Germany's growing space-based architecture, satellite communications linking forces globally, intelligence satellites providing strategic warning, and participation in European space initiatives, ensuring technological superiority. This military transformation is supported by Germany's revitalized defense industrial base, the arsenal of European democracy, producing weapons for NATO partners. Rheinmetall alone reported a record €55 billion order backlog at the end of 2024, with forecasted 25 to 30% growth in 2025, while dramatically scaling artillery shell production across Germany and Spain. Krauss-Maffei-Wegmann's tank production line is expanding to meet European demand. Hensoldt's sensors and electronics protect allies from the Baltic to the Mediterranean. ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems builds submarines for multiple navies. This ecosystem generated billions in exports during 2024, equipping NATO partners while maintaining Germany's technological edge. Research and development spending exceeds €2 billion annually, birthing technologies that won't see battlefields for decades. This industrial might enables logistics networks spanning Europe. German transportation capabilities move NATO equipment and personnel every single week. Pre-positioned equipment in Poland, Lithuania, and Romania enables rapid crisis response. And those expanding partnerships with European allies, they're not just cooperation, they're proof of German commitment and leadership in European security. Looking ahead, Germany confronts evolving challenges demanding constant adaptation. Russia's military buildup represents the primary threat, with advanced missiles capable of reaching German territory, while hybrid warfare targets German society. China's growing influence in European affairs requires careful balancing. Personnel shortages see the Bundeswehr missing recruitment goals by over 20,000 soldiers. Industrial capacity struggles building equipment fast enough when European demand surges. Ammunition stockpiles depleted supporting Ukraine need years to rebuild. And the challenge of expanding from 183,000 to 260,000 personnel, this requires fundamental changes to German military culture. To maintain capabilities, Germany relentlessly pushes technological boundaries. The Leopard 3 main battle tank will mount 130mm cannons within this decade. The Future Combat Air System promises sixth-generation fighters with European partners. Advanced air defense systems will protect against hypersonic threats. And quantum computing research promises to secure German communications while gathering strategic intelligence permanently. However, real constraints temper ambitions. Constitutional debt limits required amendment to enable defense spending. Political resistance from portions of German society delays some programs. Industrial capacity cannot surge production overnight. Critical materials depend on international suppliers. Public opinion remains divided on military expansion. And balancing current NATO commitments against future modernization. These trade-offs grow more complex annually. In conclusion, the German military in 2025 represents a remarkable fusion of necessity and engineering excellence. Through massive investments reaching €400 billion, cutting-edge technologies from Leopard 2A8 tanks to cyber warfare capabilities, and deepening NATO partnerships, Germany has overcome constitutional constraints and cultural resistance to become Europe's security leader. Its rapidly expanding forces, protected by advanced defenses and supported by a revitalized defense industry, stand ready to defend European democratic values anywhere on the continent. As great power competition returns to Europe, Germany's military proves that strategic vision and technological superiority can preserve peace through strength. So the next time you think of German military power, remember, there's more to this force than massive budgets and advanced engineering. There's a military that has transformed from post-war constraint to European leadership, proving that democracy, innovation, and strategic determination can secure peace, even in an increasingly dangerous continent where eternal vigilance remains. Europe's price.